You can't steal other people's songs like that. You can't take even a little bit. McCartney got away with it on the Nat King Cole song, but you can't do that. And then don't act stupid. Katy Perry, I don't have the time to research this. I'm not that obsessed, is what I'm trying to say before I sort of cut off my own sentences. That's the problem with this live streaming improv shtick. It looks easier than it's done. I respect those kids a lot more after trying this here and there. But anyway, let's get back to the news. I've got work to do on my skills. I don't know if faking it till you make it is actually true. That might be more urban legend than anything. The songs are introduced the same exact way. That's odd to me. They're not even trying to hide that they're stealing it, or they're so stupid, these people, that they think they can get away with it. George Harrison must have thought he would just get away with it. Or worst case scenario, you add their name to a future album. Throw them like a $10 bill, relatively speaking, just pat them on the head. I'm George Harrison, I'm from the Beatles. You bow to the Beatles, we're gods. No, 666. We're the good guys. Is that what Styx says about all this frickin' crap? Okay, here goes. We're moving on to the other news items. The universe is expanding faster than expected. That means that while there's more than all likelihood some life somewhere out there where a bright light called a star, a plasma, it's different. It's not the whatever the frick we're standing on. Yeah, I know a little bit of physics. I might have that high functioning. If I have the high functioning autism, then I'm going to be able to research some of this other stuff that I had always assumed was beyond the limits of my brain. Alright, so if the universe is expanding faster, that means you can never catch up to the other planets. Even if you wanted to explore and find, you could maybe, I don't know, they talk about going to Mars. I don't know why they just don't. I mean, it's Earth or bust, if you ask me. There's no other planet we can live on. It's a waste of money that they're doing. There's so much going on with war, pollution. Today's news is past the science portion. So that's that. We're stuck here. We're not going anywhere else, and no one else is coming here. It's just too. You can't do that. If there's limits to our human software, it's going to be the same thing out there. We're pretty up there for smarts. And you know that UFO stuff is all coming out of the military as a conspiracy story. I proved that. I found that interview. Mike Wallace was involved in that crap. I've linked up all these mainstream media to Hal Turner and to, what was that last one I did? Ted Gunderson. Ted Gunderson was promoted by mainstream media, including Anderson Cooper. That wasn't a scoop, but I'm proud of that sort of work I've done over the years to go with the rare original stuff I was able to come across. And I've had some original prose. I do not cheat. I never plagiarize. I'm an educated guy. I was able to write. My writing sucks in a lot of spots. I apologize for that. Some of it's good. That's the way it goes. You give it your best shot and you let the artistic chips lay where they must. I'm also a little proud of my analysis for news. Alright, so we're past that. The universe is expanding too fast. That means we're here. We have to make it work here. Okay, I'm looking at 2 articles left, but one has already been looked at with the Prince calling out Katy Perry and Ed Sheeran. That must be Katy Perry getting supplied with bands and songs. There's something weird to the music industry. I'm not so quick to think there aren't mysterious power players like there are in Hollywood with Weinstein with some mysterious backstory guy, Ed Sheeran. Prince was actually the real deal. He was very talented. Katy Perry looks to be a fake. Ed Sheeran, I've never tried him out. I don't see anything good out there. I kind of knew the movies were done by the early 80s. You could just tell. De Niro started making really stupid movies. He went from being from the line of the greats, the method acting people, from the Stanislavski school. My memory isn't too bad, I suppose, although that's easy stuff that everyone should know.